Hello everyone and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, Mono Black Braids. So Braids was, or let me show the card. Braids, the Arisen Nightmare was kind of released back in Dominaria United. Long time ago, and a lot of people have tried to use her in the deck, and with varying success. And I wanted to try out this new version of the deck that I found online and altered a little bit in order to see whether or not it is better in the new Eldraine meta, because we have some great cards. So let's talk about exactly what the combo, sort of combo is, right? We have Braids, which we must sack a permanent at the end step, and if our opponent doesn't sack the same permanent type as we do, we get to draw a card and they lose 2 life. But if they do, then nothing happens, right? But that means that we want to sacrifice a lot of permanents that we don't care too much about. So what are those permanents that Eldraine gave us? Well, Eldraine gave us Hopeless Nightmare, which is a permanent we just want to sacrifice. It does nothing, and the only effect after it's in the battlefield is tap 3 to sacrifice it. So basically, Hopeless Nightmare is something that we want to sacrifice, and this is a bargain chip. Hopeless Nightmare is only an ETB to make our opponent discard a card, and then we can sacrifice it to scry ourselves. I want to sacrifice the food token from Gumdrop Poisoner because, well, the food token doesn't really do much if we're not against an aggressive metagame or aggressive opponent. We can just sacrifice the food, and then guess what? Our opponent has to sacrifice an artifact they may not have, otherwise we draw a card. That's pretty good. And we also can sacrifice the Mirrex tokens. That's about it. Oh, the Mirrex token isn't new, but we also have Beseech the Mirror, which help us sacrifice and bring out Braids when we bargain. We also have the Virtual Persistence as a removal, which end up being the late game sort of a reanimator. I think there's a creature called Rhea the Dawnbringer that does that, and back in the olden days, really far back. And basically, you can reanimate a creature from any graveyard and put it on the battlefield. So if our opponent sacrifices a big creature that that they actually wanted, well, we're gonna take it. So the way this deck kind of plays is mid-rangey until we can land a Sheoldred and kill them that way, or land a Virtue and kill them that way. Let's look at the whole deck list. In the early game, we need to have a lot of removal and a little bit of discard. So we have 4 cut down, 2 Duress, and 4 Hopeless Nightmare. That's a total of 10 1-drops. I really need to get 1-drops in on turn 1 in best of 1, right? Otherwise, you kind of just fall behind and lose the whole game anyways. Then we have 4 Go for the Throat as another removal, and then 2 Tenacious Underdog. My idea for the Tenacious Underdog in the deck is not really card draw, but really it's just a blitz to kill out Planeswalkers, since we have not really a Planeswalker removal in the deck, and we need to have some. A lot of people are starting to play, the Super Friends decks, so this might be necessary. And then we have 2 Graveyard Trespasser in a 3-drop for exile, for mana gain, for ward, just to kind of fight against different kinds of opponent. We have 4 Gumdrop Poisoner for that. The life gain, the food token, and the -X, all necessary. And then we have 3 Braids and 3 Liliana. You can kind of go interchange 4 Braids to Liliana or 2 Braids for Liliana. I think I'm going 3-3 right now because I want to try both cards in the deck. And of course we have 4 Sheoldred against the mono red, and Sheoldred is just pretty good against all decks overall because you can close out your opponent very quickly. We have 2 Beseech the Mirror. We got a lot of bargain chips, so Beseech the Mirror probably can't be used for just a fast tutor to spellcast right away. And then we have 2 Lockwing, or Virtual Persistence, that also has the Lockwing Scorn side of the Adventure to help us adventure out -3/-3 and gain 2 life out of that. That gaining 2 life could also go with Gumdrop Poisoner to -2/-2 on a creature. And if you have a lot of mana, you can actually -2 or -3/-3 on one of your opponent's creature, eat the food, and then -5/-5 on an opponent's, maybe a Sheoldred or something. That's pretty good in 1 turn. Right? In the land base, pretty middling lands. We have 18 Swamp, 1 Takenuma, 1 Demolition Field, basically Field of Ruin, and then 4 Mirrex, to a total of 24 lands. I hope 24 lands will work. This is a monocolored deck. I don't really want to get flooded. And that's it for the deck. And I didn't want to run too many lands, the colorless lands in the deck, because I'm afraid I won't be able to cast spells like Beseech if I don't have enough Swamp, which we know that's what's going to happen if you put too many of those in the deck on Arena. Alright, let's go into the metagame and see whether this deck will be good or not. Let's go. Braids. Alright, our first opponent is Official. Is that like official? But Official. Alright, we got 3 lands. We get to go first and 2 Sheoldred. Might as well keep. Now, will this be good? We'll find out. This is an instant you can cast on your opponent's turn. So turn 1 instant is also always pretty good. Alright. Not gonna be fun. Cut down the Skrelv. We're not gonna be able to cut down anything else anyways because of Skrelv. So might as well cut down the Skrelv. And then we'll pass turn. Here comes Thalia. Turn 1 Skrelv, turn 2 Thalia. There it is. I'm gonna make some food. Alright. Is it a turn 3 nothing? Do we play a Gumdrop Poisoner? No. Alright, this is a pretty bad hand because of we've only drawn lands. Literally only drawn lands so far. And this is the Mono White aggro that we played yesterday or 2 days ago. Yeah, attack me with your Thalia. Good job. Probably gonna ossify my own Sheoldred. Make me hate my life. I might as well land a Mirrex. Nothing he can do about it. Alright, Ossify taps most of his mana. And then I can eat food and kill the Copper Code. Oh, okay, well, good luck. Does that work? It does work? Huh. Interesting. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Duress won't hit anything against this deck. But it's kind of a dead card in my hand anyway, so I might as well get information out of it, right? Or I can just play the Gumdrop Poisoner and kill the Copper Code. Takes a lot of damage off board. We've gained 2 life. Why is this highlighted? What? I don't know. Okay, so I've gained 2 life this turn, right? So if I play this, I can kill the Copper Code? That's not wrong? Okay. Yeah, what the heck? Alright. Weird. Adversary? That's a pretty buff board there. Ooh, a Beseech the Mirror. What can I get in? I don't think my Gix command can actually kill it. Let's see, it's 2 or less, right? So do I just cut down on? I can cut down on Thalia. Duress does not hit anything. If I cut down on Thalia, let me attack first. Maybe I'll catch him off guard. He doesn't know I have cut down. He knows I have Duress. So, how could he block Sheoldred in a way that kills Sheoldred? The Peacekeeper and the Veteran? I mean, if he kills Sheoldred, I'll play another Sheoldred. Oh wow, that blocks all around, huh? So, Thalia and the Lunarch Veteran. That's the only 2 blocks? What if I just kill your Thalia? Okay. Spellbook Vendor. I'm pretty sure the Gix command is mana value 2 or less. Or is it power 2 or less? It could be power 2 or less. So Gix command actually doesn't kill anything on board. What I want to get is a Lockwing Scorn, I think. Or Liliana. Liliana kind of forces the game to be played. Well, he's thinking about attacking, which I have no idea why he would not attack. It's Vigilance. I'm not gonna block a 3-3 into a 5, a 3-2 into a 5-5. So I want it. Ah. I also have no creatures to return anyway, so Gig's command right now is not great. He's... What? I have no words. I have no words! He's throwing the game away with this attack. But okay. You're not first strike or anything. Why would he do that? I mean, I feel like this Duress is kind of a dead card, huh? So, if I Beseech into a Liliana and make him discard his last card, he's probably going to attack Liliana with the Flyer. And I can't stop the Flyer, right? So, what do I Beseech into? It's unfortunate that I draw another Sheoldred here. I can't kill him. He's got a lot of life gain. So, what I want is to remove the spell book, right? And the only way to do that is to Beseech into... I don't know how this works. Can I Beseech on the backside if it's converted spell cost, if that spell's mana value is 4 or less? So that means that, yeah, I can't cast the... I can't cast the card that I Beseech out. Which I want to get Liliana, but I think he'll just die, right? Okay, you know what? Let's do it. Bargain. We'll force the issue. Or I can get Braids. I mean, Braids isn't that good. Liliana is probably the best cards. Hopeless Nightmare is not great. Tenacious Underdog can kind of blitz, but it just dies to the blockers. So...
Happy to help. We all have things we'd rather forget.
Yeah, Underdog can give me card draw, but I don't know how good card draw would be. His Luminous Phantom is just going to attack me every turn. I mean, I don't know why he's not... Is he just roping for saltiness sake? That's annoying. I mean, he hasn't lost yet, and he's playing an aggro deck. I don't understand anyone who plays aggro decks and ropes. Just awful. Awful players. There's no choice. He's got one card. He can't play it because he's tapped out. So, literally just roping because he's salty. Oh well. Ofacel. That is a real name. It's just gonna use up all the ropes because Arena does... It's still coded by morons. Let's give everyone like 5 different timers. This is totally a tournament, everyone who plays ladder. He even spent the money on the cool sleeves. That's sad. This is Tessa, right? Yeah, cool sleeve Tessa. Man, you're a disappointment to cool sleeve Tessa. This Liliana is so beautiful. I don't know why they made the Grandma Lily in the alternate art. Is he gonna rope again? Did he just rage quit? Because if anyone gets to rage quit, it's this hand. Shuffler? I mean, they know I have another Sheoldred. I wonder why they double block into my first Sheoldred. It's just like asking for it. Alright, well, here comes the rope again. They totally have this game. I mean, not have this game, but they're totally in the game. I don't know why they just rage quit so easily when could have easily paid the 1, put it on the Phantom so that it can scry, and it's a 2/2, attack Liliana, and then we'll be trading. It's like a regular game in that case. But no, you're just gonna be a little wuss. Okay. GG, I guess. I don't know. I could have gotten a Gix command there, and it might have been better than Liliana in most situations. But I think I wanted to see whether or not Liliana can have the tempo advantage in the long run, or more presence in the long run. Basically, now it's a 2-on-1, right? I got a Planeswalker on my side. But if he attacked there, how would I? It depends on the top deck. Anyways, here's David. Opponent goes first. We got the Shuffler's Flying Hand, but these are removal, so alright. Not loving it, but those are removal cards. No cut down. Alright, that's probably bad. Not that cut down would have done much. Double Kumano, huh? Somebody really wants things dead. Do you not have creatures to play? Wow. Double Kumano into no creatures? That's bad. For you. I mean, what with all these gumdrops? Do we go for its throw? Godric. Okay, we'll go for that throw. Oh no, it's a Godric. Ah, it's a 5/5, and it's dead. Yeah, keep hand because of Godric. You're gonna have to pay the price. Alright, what do we do? Hopeless Nightmare is probably pretty good right now. I don't think I need to make another food, so Hopeless Nightmare it is. Discard a card. Discards a land. If I -3/-3 right now. Yeah. Does he have another Godric? It's just got the nuts draw. I mean, there's a lots of ways to play that last turn out, right? I don't have to play the Hopeless Nightmare against a red deck, but he was down to 2 cards. And then I could have played another Toxic Gumdrop Poisoner, but I didn't want to reveal my hands that that's what they are. So Kizan. So I think he was hoping to draw a land and then aggro me there. The problem is I don't have a life gain for my Gumdrop Poisoner. So it's just going to come down as a 3/2 without anything else. Ooh, okay. No. Man, Shuffler. I mean, not Shuffler, Auto Tapper is. Pick the worst tap possible. Alright, look, -0/-0, look at that. You're still alive. Good job. Congratulations. You're darn it. Nahiri. Pretty scary there. Wow. Opponent's bad at the game? I think if I'm on a red, of course they're bad at the game. Alright, well... Now I got free life gain. Where's your little Godric? Num 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 num. I'm at 15. What kind of mono red leaves me at 15 on turn 6? Play with fire. Oh no. 2 damage. To the bottom. Do I want to attack? I do want to block her. No attacks. Even no spells. My blocker is a 4/4. I mean, if they don't do anything, I will maybe make a Mirrex token. Man, Mirrex token against Mono Red. That ought to show them. Yeah, fill all my mana. Here's another Poisoner. Do I want to play this land, or do I want to bluff? There's no creatures left, so... This costs 3, right? It's not like I'm going to play anything. No, it's fine. What would you like to play, huh? Oh, we got another Salty Roper here. Mono Black does that to people. Just makes them salt. Come on. Here we go. Alright, opponent quit, so let's talk about this deck, huh? I mean, I didn't say we play well. It's not like we didn't play well, but against Mono Red, you don't really play good or bad. You just play the cards you're dealt, and sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But with cards like Gumdrop Poisoner, we have a higher chance of winning because of all that life gain and removal package in one card. That's a life gain, a removal, and another life gain, all in one single card. That's pretty good. And we also have a Virtue Persistence, which is another card that gives us life gain and removes a creature. Hopeless Nightmare is weird. You make your opponent discard a card and lose 2 life with 1 mana, which actually makes you almost like an aggro or burn deck. That's pretty good. And then we have nothing in the graveyard. Did they exile my Gumdrop? Yeah, they did exile my first Gumdrop. And then they rope. I don't understand people who play aggro decks and ropes. Are you that much of a sore loser? Okay, well, I guess he is. So, we have already won this game. There's nothing our opponent can do. There's no draw that can get him out of this Mono Red. I don't know how you can somehow draw a Traxa and then play it with 6 red mana. Then maybe. Can I kill a Traxa? No, it's not enough life gain. It is here, but I don't have enough mana to eat all the food. If he gets a free 5 mana, I get a free 5 mana, I can kill his Atraxa. But then, he'll get all his card draws. I don't know what I'm thinking. It doesn't matter. It's his whole, what am I doing? He's already quit. I don't know why I'm doing all this. I can just go to my turn, try to attack him, and then he'll just... Alright, let's exile his, spells. In case he has a 5 mana card. We'll bargain. I think the bargain on the Hopeless Nightmare is kind of pointless. Oh look, I want that Sheoldred. Didn't matter there. It's just gonna go away. Alright, let's get a... did we get Braids out? For card draw? And he loses 2 life. What is he gonna do? Burn my Braids? I mean, against red, just play out your Sheoldred. David, you coward. Face your death like a man. But yeah, I think, I don't think there was any way that our opponent could have played it out that would have been different. The only thing they could have done is hold the monster's rage when he attacked with a Kumano, so that I couldn't cut it down. But I would have just used the Gumdrop Poisoner on the next turn, so it wouldn't have mattered too much. Like slightly. He would have done 2 more damage to me. I would be at 11 instead of 13, but overall I don't think it would have changed much. Having a go for the throw against Godric was very, very important, and it's a good thing I had 1 removal, an opening hand that was instant speed. Otherwise Godric would have hit me for 5, which then I will be at 8. Still not dead, but then he might have a chance in drawing burn. And he might not have been such a salty loser that just leaves the game. Alright, bye salty loser. Bye-bye. those are two very long games against aggro decks because our opponent are fucking losers. And now we're playing black and white. Alright, Zephyr. Is our background supposed to be black and white? I don't actually remember. Now, first, opponent still goes first. We got removal, underdog, removal. So, I hope they're not control. Oh, they are control. Okay. Orzhov control. Maybe they're Esper Legends. Nah, no Esper Legends plays Cave turn 1 and didn't do anything. Alright, what do I do here? Cave, a Gonjo. Hopeless Nightmare. Whoa! Okay, maybe... it is Esper Legends. And a Rafine. I can't actually cut down the Rafine right now. Because I wanted to play Hopeless Nightmare. That's fine. I can cut down the Rafine right now. Yeah. Playing off curve there. There was a argument for playing Go for the Throw so that I'm not off curve, but I don't know. I don't know what difference that would have made. Wandering Emperor.
I'm home. Guards, to me.
Now that's interesting. So we'll Virtue and we'll Underdog him, I guess. Right, so that I'm not playing off curve. Well, Underdog as a regular creature. He seemed to be mana short because he had to play as a Gonjo on his second Gonjo.
Keep watch for intruders.
Still has mana, huh? 3 mana. What can he play with 3 mana at instant speed? Probably just that fairy dude. So Liliana will probably make short work of him. Counterspell? I mean, if it's a make disappear, I can pay it. Alright. He made my Liliana disappear. I'm sad. Decline. Then I shall take revenge on your Emperor. Does he still have another play? Oh man. He does have another play. Okay, well. I can't take revenge on his Emperor yet. Denick. Means I can't target a graveyard. Make it a first strike.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Another make disappear? Oh my god. He's got the best hands ever. Well, opponent's got the best hand ever. So let's play our Braids and hope for the best, I guess. Another Underdog. Yeah, that's pretty good. Trespasser is kind of weak right now because I cannot use it for anything. So, how strong is Denick? It's pretty strong. Do I need to top deck a land next turn though? What can I do with a land? I can't blitz out Underdog and use the Poisoner. Okay. Don't let me think. At least let me make a consideration. I'm actually making plays, not like the last two opponents. Anyways, we beat every opponent today. Mono Black. What do you know? It's just that good. Hey, everybody remembers... oh, no, not there. I mean, I might as well go there. What was I going to say? Everybody remembers that quote from White Chick, right? Once you go black, you're gonna need a wheelchair. Heh. Great quote from a great man. Anyways, here's the deck. This is a pretty fun deck. It's got a lot of answers, and some plays you do have to think about a little bit longer, which is what I like. And Braids plus Liliana is a scary combo in the deck. Gumdrop Poisoner definitely stomps all the mono red because they can't really deal damage out of our life gain, and a Hopeless Nightmare does tax our opponent's hand enough that forces them to play, right? It's not really that the one card discard makes them really unable to play anything, but rather, once you play one Hopeless Nightmare, it puts them into the mentality that, oh, I gotta play my cards or I might have to discard it. And that is where they make mistakes. Because if they just play creatures on board, our removal will just get rid of them. We have so much removal in the deck. And the only thing I think this deck might pale or have a struggle against are very long-form control decks. So blue-white controls or mono-white controls that just last forever. And we don't have any enchantment removal in the deck, so we're just gonna have to sit there. And if our opponent just lands like Leyline Binding and slower spell cards, slower enchantment cards, we just have to try to overwhelm them with cards like Underdog and cards like Braids, maybe. And I haven't really gotten to those matchups yet, but I feel like that would be a struggle. But most of the metagame's aggro, and this stomps aggro pretty easily. No, that's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.